This is a love reading for the next 3 months. It's timeless as always, which means you can watch it anytime you like. And you can use it if you have Capricorn either in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. And well, if it resonates, it is for you. If not, just choose another video. So, Capricorn, about your sign, first and foremost, you are a very strong-willed and ambitious type. Used to be called the business person of the zodiac, which means you stop at nothing to achieve your goals. You are very determined. Once you made up your mind to achieve a goal, you will never quit until it's achieved. You can be a bit obsessed with status and success, and that can get you into trouble sometimes. But you are a great leader and very loyal friend, and also have a reputation of being an excellent lover. So this is your card, which is a card many people are sort of a bit scared by, or well, many people interpret it as a very negative card. To me, it's more interesting and something very human in this card. This is an archetype we all carry inside. And if you watch carefully at this deck has a bit somewhat different imagery than the classical. In this deck, it looks more like doesn't look like a Satan, but more like a Capricorn or a goat or an animal, anyways. And in the classical decks, the devil is often depicted as Pan, which is a godlike person, half goat, half man, who was famous for being sort of womanizer. He liked to chase nymphs, and this makes the card associated with temptation, sexuality. To me, this card is about control. The control you sort of get stuck in if you are controlled by your desire or your addiction or different addictions. That is sort of the desire and the addiction controls you, and so you get enslaved or trapped. And in the classical interpretation of this card, there's the classical depiction, there's two persons being chained to the devil, to sort of like a metaphor of the enslavement and the trapped feeling, the feeling of being trapped by your desires or your addictions. So everyone has this inside. We all have addictions, even though might not be something very severe. We are all addicted to something: food or alcohol or TV series or entertainment or sex or shopping or you name it. Everyone has some kind of addiction, and the level of it, I guess, is different from person to person. But the positive thing about this card is that there is a way out. Everyone can be free of that kind of desire. So we're gonna go into the love reading now, and we're gonna start by asking why you need this reading. Where do you come from? Where's your past here? What do you bring with you into this love reading? What is it that you bring with you into this love reading? What happened to you, Capricorn? What do you have in your baggage here? What is wearing on your mind and heart? Let's see what the card and the universe has to say about it. Wow. Wow. All right. So it seems like you experienced you had an experience of great love, of sort of twin flame, soulmate kind of love, or at least a very, very deep union with someone, and but didn't go too well because you felt somehow trapped in this, which is there's a strange conflict between these cards, because these cards indicate the dreamy kind of perfect love on equal terms. As you see, these couples looks very equal, and the Sun is famous to be the most happy card in the deck. So it looks like there has been a very high level of happiness here, but something made you feel trapped or stuck in this situation. Let's see, why did you feel trapped or stuck, or like in victim here? There was something there that enslaved you. Talking about the devil here. Something that made you trapped or stuck. What was wrong here? Why is that card there? Why is the 8 of Swords? Again, very happy card. Stability, home, love, twin flame card also, 1111. I don't understand what was wrong here. Maybe it was too much for you. Maybe it was too much happiness. It was too perfect. Could it be? Why the 8 of Swords? Why the 8 of Swords? Again, abundance, limitless abundance and stability. Maybe it was too stable for you, too safe. Maybe you looked for something more exciting, something thrilling. Maybe you mixed. Maybe you didn't recognize love. You had it and you didn't recognize it. You didn't value it. You underestimated the sense of being secure, safe, happy, feeling totally secure and totally sort of acknowledged, seen and loved by another person. And maybe you destroyed that happiness. Maybe you deliberately destroyed it because you wanted something more exciting. It made you trapped somehow. Sometimes when we meet that kind of happiness, that kind of stability, it can come across as boring because we feel so safe. And if we have been brought up, if we had a childhood where there weren't much of this, but we felt unsafe and threatened and scared, we come to associate love with that sense of not feeling safe. So it could have been that you had something really, really great here and you didn't see it when you had it, and now you lost it. You felt trapped, you lost it, and that's your regret here maybe. So maybe you wish for that to come back. Let's see. What is it that you wish for? Let's ask the cards. What is it that you wish for here in this situation, Capricorn? What is it that you long and wish for? Well, well, well. This is really crazy. It's like you wish to feel insecure. You wish to work. You wish to feel exhausted. You wish to feel like you have to throw yourself into a battle you really don't have strength for, or you wish for feeling like you can't make up your mind, that you're in doubt, so it really faces what I just said. It's like you are sort of conditioned to associate this feeling of battle, of indecision, of uncertainty, of fear. It's like you associate that with love. It's like you think true love should be more thrilling, more scary, sort of like a bungee jump instead of a soft place to fall. So it seems to me like you're still in this delusion. You're in a delusion here about love and how you define love. So let's see what's coming in for you, since this is what you wish for. And I mean, there's no shame in that. We just have to accept that we are where we are, and everything comes in the right order. So this is not in any way to blame you or say that this is wrong, but it seems to me like you're in a delusion here. And let's see what's coming towards you, since you wish and long for this. What is life gonna serve you here in the next 3 months on the love area? Well, it seems like you're gonna get what you wish for, because there's gonna be a suitor here who isn't too serious, just more of a flirt, really. Younger person, could be a younger person, very young energy, or a bit immature, to speak bluntly. And it's gonna really be exciting, and it's gonna be like the bungee jump you long for, and you're gonna have to take that leap of faith, and it will seem like it's all you ever dreamt of. It's gonna be a thrill. It's like everything you wished for. It's gonna feel like a true manifestation for you. This is the thrill you've been looking for. So how is that gonna pan out for you, Capricorn? How is that what's gonna happen with this love affair for you, Capricorn? In the next 3 months, that is to say. I'm not going to do long term here. I'm 3 months perspective here, from the date you start watching this video. Well, what did I say? It's not gonna end well. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a lot of anxiety. It's gonna really take away that foundation under your feet, but it's really what you need, and what you it seems so hard to say this, but sometimes I'm not better than you. I've done this 1,000 times myself, wish for things that weren't good for me. So it seems like this is a sort of a circle you have to go through, and it's gonna throw you into instability, insecurity, anxiety, fear, sense of losing the stable ground under your feet, and it's going to make you unstable also. Look here, you wished for the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Swords, and here are the 2 of Pentacles. So there's all about decisions and juggling, trying to juggle things, and this is on the material spectrum. So I guess it's gonna really rock your whole foundation, not only on an emotional level, but also on an economical level. It's gonna have effect. So it's gonna feel great at start, and then not so great. So good, we can look into the future here, because it's not too late to take some good advice from the universe and the cards. So we're gonna ask for advice here. Please help Capricorn to see clearly here. What is your advice for Capricorn in the love department? Please give us some good, really good advice here from the cards and the universe. Okay. So to me, it seems like the issue here is that you need to face your loneliness. You need to walk away from, You need to go into solitude here and try to be single for a while. Just drop all the attempts to try to find love here for a while and find your own happiness in yourself and stand your ground. Stand your ground both towards yourself and others. Like, don't let anyone in just because he or she is good looking or seems exciting. I know that this is what you want or longing for, but right now it seems like what you need, what the universe says you need, is taking time on your own and just meet all the feelings that come up when you do that, because it's not gonna be easy, because you have some wounds here, you have some issues that you need to face and deal with, instead of throwing yourself in the arms of another person just because it feels good. So let's see, we're gonna have some more cards here. We're gonna have the Jungian cards here. So 10. We're gonna have a card from the Jungian deck. It's not the traditional, again, it's a bit untraditional, so it's interpreted in another way. So we're gonna ask the cards here for advice around this. How you're gonna, the advice is how can you do this? How can you follow the advice here? Can we get a key? Please give us a key for Capricorn on how to be able to do this. To meet the solitude, to meet the loneliness, to be good on his or her own. Okay, we had 10 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th card. Sympathetic attachment. So this is very interesting, because this is a card that says that it could really help for you to find some collective, the strength, to find your strength in some collective group. I mean, a group, interest, a hobby maybe, or the card says that you can really find a lot of strength in being part of something bigger here. So it's about giving up a bit of your individuality and be part of a collective thing, a collective cause, and be attached to something greater than yourself. Like, well, if you have as I said, an interest or a political group or a religious group, or just, you know, if you have a special interest in an area, you could just join a club where you meet other people, and together with other people you sort of try to achieve something for the collective, for something that is beyond yourself. So this is about, I would say, partly to, you know, be able to be alone, but also be able to be with others. It's a balance here, and I think they're not in contradiction. On the contrary, they really, really are connected, because only if you find the strength in yourself, you are much more able to work with others and drop your ego and just be part of a larger thing or larger group. So this will, if you do this will give you, in the long run, not in the short run, but in the long run, it will give you the real kind of love that you might have had and lost, instead of getting this thrilling thing that really just gonna shatter everything. This would be much wiser path to follow. I wish you all the best, Capricorn, and take care, and see you soon again. Bye bye.